Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Well, good morning. It's Wednesday, August 9th, 2023. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief presented by the SPCA of Anne Arundel County and Annapolis Subaru. Two quick housekeeping notes. If you're going to the John Eddy show tonight at Ram's Head on stage, now you're not. He has laryngitis and the show has been postponed until September 20th. And the city of Annapolis has still not clarified on the construction at Bay Ridge and Tyler, so after this uploads, I'm going to go walk there and see for myself. And then I'll probably twist my own arm and go to Bread and Butter Kitchen for a breakfast wrap. Before we get into it, I am still hawking our daily news email recap. It comes to your inbox every night at 7 p.m. with the top local news stories of the day. It is free. You can sign up at the link right here. All right, now for the news. Let's get into it, shall we? The Anne Arundel County Police are looking for two men, one armed, who robbed a man at the Bank of America ATM at the mall on Monday. This is the one that sits out on that West Street Generals Highway corridor, sort of like by where Applebee's used to be. It happened at about 3:30 p.m. on Monday, midday. When confronted, the victim did comply and give them the cash, and they fled in a dark-colored sedan. What confuses me is that branch was one of the very first ones I ever noticed to have an armed guard patrolling the perimeter all the time. I wonder where they were. On August 24th, the Anne Arundel County Police will be helping out Kia and Hyundai owners to not get their cars stolen. Due to the rash of Hyundai and Kia thefts, they will be handing out free steering wheel locks. You have to have a Kia or a Hyundai, you have to live in the county, you have to be 18 and older, and be able to prove it. If you can check all those boxes, you want to get yourself up to the Arundel Mills Mall near the Cinemark parking lot on August 24th from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. and get your free steering wheel lock. And if you do travel Route 100 through that construction zone between the Howard County line and Route 170, Aviation Boulevard, heed the speed limit signs. This is a year-long construction project, and the SHA just installed speed cameras in the corridor. Right now, we're in a grace period, and they're just issuing warnings, but on the 28th of this month, the real deal will begin, and a speed violation will set you or the vehicle's owner back $40. So keep it at 55 or less as the situation warrants. The Eastport branch of the library is closed. While the Annapolis area dodged most of the damage from the storm on Monday night, apparently the library did not. They were flooded. They are drying out and repairing and will be closed through Friday the 11th. EYEMSF23. That's the code that you need to know that's going to save you 20% on every single general admission ticket you purchase to the 55th Annual Maryland Seafood Festival. This year it is a little bit early, August 19th and 20th, and it's not at Sandy Point State Park, but right here at City Dock in Annapolis, where it all started, and it will feature your favorite seafood dishes from local restaurants. I saw Federal House, McGarvey's Market House, O'Brien, and Chop Tank all on the list of participating restaurants. It'll be an awesome event this year. Tickets and info are available at abceventsinc.com. And again, that code is EYE, like us, MSF, like Maryland Seafood Festival, and 23, like 2023. All right, that is a wrap on the news. Up this Saturday on the Local Business Spotlight, I think it is going to be a cool little boutique design agency over in Arnold called Whale Works Design and Illustration. You've seen their fabulous work at the Annapolis Film Festival, and we're going to hear from Suzanne on Saturday. All right, let's put this puppy to bed with a quick thank you to you and also to our sponsors for the Daily News Brief: Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, Alpha Engineering, and Hospice of the Chesapeake. So now you need to hang tight because George Young from DCMDVA Weather is standing by with the only locally forecast weather report you will find. And Bridget, also known as BeeprBuzz, she actually sent me the file early yesterday claiming that it was a rare night in for her and that an even more rare one that she was cooking. Not sure how that'll turn out. I've heard it on good authority that cooking is not her forte. Anyhow, She's going to be here with your Annapolis After Dark. All that coming up in just a bit, so hang tight.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be, so you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Wednesday, August 9th. Yesterday brought great conditions to the Annapolis region, especially after Monday's storminess. While we might see a bit of rain tomorrow, the next 7 days looks fairly sunny and seasonally very warm. Look for sunshine today with highs in the 85 to 92 degree range, with clouds then likely tomorrow with mid-80s expected for highs, along with a chance of some PM showers and storms as well, before skies then clear once again Friday through Monday, with plenty of sunshine expected throughout the entire period, with highs each day in the upper 80s to lower 90s. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and Twitter for regular updates each day, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info, so you can always stay weather informed.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Have you been looking for ways to save money recently? Maybe you should consider solar energy for your home. Or are you waiting for the technology to get cheaper? If so, how long are you going to wait? Today's solar costs less than 20% of what it cost 10 years ago. But while solar prices have declined every year, so have the financial incentives. Bottom line, if you wait for cheaper solar, you're also waiting for lower incentives. Take my home, for example. My solar system was installed in 2010, and it's been paid off for almost 5 years, and I no longer have to buy any electricity for another 15 to 20 years. If I waited for cheaper solar, I'd still be paying an electric bill. At Solar Energy Services, we have thousands of satisfied customers who are sure glad they didn't wait. So what are you waiting for? Sunshine's a wasted. Call us today for a free solar design at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
The music scene in Anne Arundel County is popping, and sometimes it's hard to sort through it all. From blues to pop, from funk to ska, BeeprBuzz has it all covered for you in this week's Annapolis After Dark.
Good morning, Annapolis. BeeprBuzz here with your Annapolis After Dark weekend music highlights for Wednesday, August 9th through Sunday, August 13th. Go to the socials for Annapolis Streaming and BeeprBuzz, and also both websites for the full schedule. We update the Facebook posts and all websites with changes and cancellations so you know before you go. AnnapolisStreaming.com and BeeprBuzz.com. Live music for today, Wednesday. It's Classical Music Happy Hour Week at 49 West with Pam Godfrey and Paula Switterlish every second Wednesday. Nate Finn will be solo at Middleton Tavern. Russell Jacobson will be at Stan & Joe's on West Street after Dinner Under the Stars, so you'll want to stick around for that. Richard Hayward will be at Killarney House in Davidsonville. Bob Quinlan is back at Severna Park Tap House, and his last show there was a bunch of fun. Pretty Music Academy will be opening for Honey Soul at Dark Horse. Thursday, Get to the Point for Brian Ewald. George Evans will be at Brian Baru in Severna Park. Christian Pruitt of Severn River Band will be playing acoustic on the rooftop at Metropolitan in Annapolis. Sean Peelin will be at Annapolis Market House. And in Eastport, Tides and Tunes, our favorite Thursday night concert on the water, continues with Loose Ties full band. We don't get to see these guys all together anymore, so this will be one to catch if the weather holds off. Moran Trip Band will be at Dark Horse. The new open mic in town returns to Vibe, where Union Jacks used to be. It's brought to you by Hurricane Kevin, and this will be hosted by Nick from Desert Shade this week. Over on the shore, Thursday is the 9-songwriter series at Cult Classic, and it's a huge lineup this month. Jennifer Schimpf, Dana Denise, Justin Trawick, Gage Rhodes, Justin Singleton, Alexander Peters, Daphne Ekman, and more. And under my other things to do, there will be trivia at the Speakeasy at Second Alarm Brew House in Pasadena, and also trivia up at Firm Brewing in Crofton. Weekend music. Friday, the Befuddlers with Diane Kinsley and Julie Kurzawa will be at the Friday Night Summer Concert Series at historic Goshen Farms in Cape St. Clair. Donations are recommended, which go to this historic property with so much history. Ben Heemstraw Trio, which is Ben and Chris and Pete Castor, will be on the rooftop at Metropolitan. Dan Healy Band will be at 49 West in Annapolis. The Severn River Band will be at Annapolis Smokehouse. And the Tommy McGee Band will be just down the road at Dark Horse. The Music Room is back at Rams Head Roadhouse in Crownsville. This huge band always gets that dance floor moving. And Chris Button is back at Santa Joe's Riverside in Galesville. AJ and Friends will be up at Firm Brewing in the Crofton-Gambrels area. Brody Keene will be at Severna Park Tap House. And Left of Center will be up at Rumor Reel in Pasadena. Saturdays start with breakfast at Bread and Butter Kitchen in Eastport with music by Michael K. of Pretty Big Deal. DJ Veritas will be at the Chart House Prime in Eastport. George Evans will be at Rams Head Tavern in Annapolis. Music at the EDC and the MRE this Saturday with Nate Finn and All You Need Band. You must be a member of the Eastport Democratic Club or a friend of a member to attend. Ryan Keith Band will be at Rams Head Roadhouse. Michael McHenry Tribe will be at Dark Horse. The Severn River Band will be up at Rumor Reel in Pasadena. Lauren and Rusty Duo will be at Brian Brew. And end the night with music at Metropolitan on the second floor. Woohoo! Area 301 Hip Hop Fusion is back. Saturday night, I hear Jennifer Murray will be sitting in on a few opening tunes. This is one show you will not want to miss. Area 301 at the Met was always one of the biggest nights in Annapolis before COVID. Sunday Fun Day. Loose Change will be back at Skipper's Pier in Deal. Alex G. Lee of Three White Guys will be at Santa Joe's Riverside on the deck, so you can actually hit this on the way home. Nate Finn and Jack Schenk are back at Annapolis Market House. And Timmy Metz and Tambo will be at Dark Horse in Annapolis. Remember, these are just the highlights. Find the full schedule of music for all of Annapolis and the surrounding areas on the Annapolis Streaming Facebook post and on the websites AnnapolisStreaming.com and BeeprBuzz.com, spelled BeeprBuzz. Add the websites to the homepage on your cell phone to make them an app. Then it's just 2 clicks to the music anytime. I'll see you out there.
The benefits of a good night's sleep are well documented. Sleeping well prevents weight gain, improves concentration and creativity, and boosts the immune system. So, what keeps you up at night? If you run a business, then the security of your computer network may be one of those things. Threats like ransomware and phishing are becoming increasingly sophisticated and pose a real risk to any business. Don't let these cyber threats keep you up at night. At Alpha, they've been helping their customers sleep better for over 30 years by monitoring in real time and hardening network defenses. And for those irritating IT issues that arise every day, Alpha's just a phone call away, helping your business run smoothly and helping you sleep better knowing Alpha is on guard. Give Alpha a call to see if they can ease your worries and help you get the rest you deserve. Find them at alphagetsit.com.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.